Hello guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the Three Hammers. It's Luke here and it's Europa League. It's back again and it's going to be the first ever Europa League group game at London Stadium. Obviously we've played before there with Europa games, you know, qualifiers, Domzales, Astragugu a couple of times. But this is the first proper group stage game at the London Stadium, and what a night and what an atmosphere it's going to be on Thursday. Obviously we started our campaign really well. You know, we've spoke about it, one of the most professional victories I've seen from West Ham in years. A top victory against arguably what was going to be the toughest game in the group, and the hardest actual match, you know, was going to be Zagreb away. Yeah, and we made them look pretty average. And you know, we played really well in that game. 3 points, which is brilliant. You know, and a win on Thursday, and we were absolutely flying. A little bit about our opponents. Obviously, Rapid Vienna are from Austria. They finished second last year and qualified for the Champions League playoff spaces, but unfortunately they missed out and dropped into the Europa League. You know, they consistently finish around those areas and, you know, in and around the Champions League and Europa League places. And for those of you who don't know, actually, they are two-time European Cup finalists. Even as, you know, close as 1996 was one of the times they was in it, which, you know, back in the day, they were a decent little side. Back to my knowledge. So, yeah, they're currently 11th in the Austrian League. They've played 9, only won 2 though. They've started really badly. Drawn 2 and lost 5. They've actually lost at the last 4 games in all competitions, including against Genk in the Europa League. Obviously, the other team in our group are Genk. Yeah, they lost that 1-0 to a guy that we're heavily linked with, that on a Huhu or on a Chau or something like that. Looking at their top goal scorer, it's a left winger called Gru. He's on 8 goals. He probably will play against us. He did play against Genk. They've also got a guy called Funtas on 4. They do have 4 players out though. So again, it just even adds more to the chance of us, you know, hopefully going on and winning this game. They do play a 4-4-2. They like to press and they're very prone to the long ball. They like to play the long ball. They're not known for their passing, you know, they're not really a passing team. It's more of a, you know, percentage football style of play. And hopefully, you know, that can, you know, we can play into their game. Looking at us guys, obviously the only concern really for us is Fredericks. Sadly picked up an injury. Probably this would have been a game he would have started as well, and it's unfortunate because I think every time he's played recently he's been absolutely fantastic. I expect Diop to come in. I expect Diop to come in and obviously give up on a rest. Keep playing Zuma though, because Zuma next to Diop is, you know, giving him confidence and talking him through games. And Diop's looked good every time he's played this year, you know, with Dawson at Old Trafford, with Zuma in Zagreb. So yeah, I'm all for Diop coming in. Will he start Areola? Will he start Fabianski? I don't know. I think we'd like to see Areola get his own debut. I think we would all like to see that, but maybe, you know, again, we might have to wait for Areola to the Man City game now, unfortunately, if he is to stick with Fabianski. But I would like to see Areola in. I'm looking at players that I can give a rest to. He may give Soufal a rest, and maybe start Ben Johnson at right back. Maybe Masuaku left back if he wants to give Cresswell left. And I'm not looking at this game taking it lightly. I'm just looking at maybe some players we can give a rest and still field a fairly strong team. I'd still start Rice. He is our club captain, you know, and he wants to play these Europa games. Souček is one. Souček is definitely one that I would give a rest. I'd like to see Král play with Rice. I said it in my little walk along the other day that I want to see Král with one of the top boys, whether it be with Souček or Rice. I particularly would like to see him play with Rice, just to see whether we get a, you know, slightly more freed up performance. You know, when someone plays with Noble, obviously you have to do his running. And I thought he did okay in the Man United game. I really did. I thought he was breaking up, playing nicely. Just his passing was letting him down a little bit. But, yeah, I want to see him play, and I would expect him to play. I would expect Vlasic to start this game. as well. He started in Zagreb, didn't he? He was a little bit quiet in that game, but I think again it will just take him a bit of time. We see it with Ben Rama; it just takes a bit of time, and we've seen how important Ben Rama is now for our team. Arguably one of the best players on the pitch in the Leeds game, and one of the best players we've had this season. So then you've got Bowen and Fornals. Who will they start? Maybe both will start. I wouldn't mind seeing both start. Listen, I still want enough out there to win the game. He may change one of them with Yarmolenko. It seems so like Lanzini again at the minute, and Lanzini has played well. Obviously scored at Old Trafford, didn't he? So good for a goal. And Antonio has to start for me. He really does. I want us to get the points secured as quickly as possible. I want us to. I think 12 points is win the group. 9 points you're definitely through, and those 9 points we could have those 9 points by the time we play an away game again in Europe. Which will be. Would it be the Vienna game? I think the Vienna game's the next away game. Obviously we've got the 2 home games now with Vienna and Genk. Yes. Oh no, it works backwards, doesn't it? It'll be Genk, Vienna, Zagreb. So why not? Why not go for it? We need to get the points on the board as quick as possible, and then it takes. You can concentrate on the league and both. Then because we're doing quite well in the league, we can really go for it in the Europa League. That's what we want. You just want to get out of that group as quickly as possible, get them points on the board, and then hopefully those last couple of games against the Genk away and the Zagreb at home, we can maybe rest a few players and try a few things because we'll be already through, and hopefully, fingers crossed, even win the group. Very confident for this game. I think we'll have too much from them. They're in a bad run of form, and we're on a serious, bar in the Manchester United league game. We're in top form, and we look good. We look strong. We're a really real nightmare to play. If you're a team low in confidence and Europa League's not their priority because of the way the league is, this is a game they won't really want to play, I don't think. But obviously if they won it, obviously they might be thinking, actually we can get out of this. So there is still incentive for them in this game. Obviously we're only one game in, but yeah, if we can win, really the best result in the Zagreb and Genk game would be Genk to win. Because if Genk beat Zagreb, we're on 6, Genk's on 6, and then we play Genk in a couple of weeks' time, and then we could, get a gap above them. Or you could argue maybe a draw would be the better result, because then they'll be on 4, we'll be on 6, and then we play them, and then we can break away from them a little bit, which would be perfect. Loads of connotations to come up with that one. Like I said, I think we'll win. I'm confident we'll probably 2-0. I think we'll win 2-0, and if Antonio starts, I fancy him to score again. The guy's just on a rich vein of form. It was nice to hear Alan Shearer talk about me on Match of the Day. He said he's never scored more than 10, and if he stays fit and the form he's in, unless fingers crossed, pray he does stay fit. I think he could get 20 goals for us this year. I really, really do. Last player to hit 20. In a Premier League season was Johnny Hartson, all them years ago. I believe he hit 24 that year, finishing second to Andy Cole that year for the Golden Boot. So wouldn't it be amazing? Wouldn't it be amazing to have a player that could, even 15 would be incredible for a West Ham player. But yeah, looking forward to seeing Diop. Hopefully Crowd plays as well. Loads to look forward to. Just enjoy it, guys. Enjoy it. European football at the London Stadium, and I imagine it will be a full house as well. It's going to be a top atmosphere. Yeah, enjoy it, guys. Enjoy West Ham at the minute. It's an absolute joy. I look forward to every game at the minute. And it's been a long time since we've had that. Every game I can't wait for. And I'm buzzing, I'm excited. I can't wait. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Check out the FIFA preview if you haven't already. Yeah, let me know what you think. What's your predictions? What sort of lineup do you want to see? And how many points do you think? How many points do you think will be, to win the group? Like what will get us through top and into that last 16? I think 12, 13 points will be enough, with a couple of results going our way. But I do think we will get through. I think we will still be in Europe after Christmas. I just think we've got enough about us to do it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I don't want to ramble on too long. Until next time, guys, hit that like button. As I say, comment along below. Come on, you irons. Let's do this. Let's get 6 points on the board. Let's go.